Ακούεις με? Ακούεις με? Can you hear me? Are you having difficulty speaking? Can you move your head? Just nod if you can hear me.
Okay. Well, hello and welcome to my new Let's Play. Yes.
Look up, please.
I haven't done anything yet. Okay. This time we are playing Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
Very good.
Very good.
How do you feel now? Can you speak?
No.
What is your name? When were you born? Can you recall?
This again. As you can see, the text of the game is in German. But since the audio is in English, I'm...
Good. Now then. Please try to relax. There is plenty of time.
Okay, Doctor.
I need to tell you something. Please listen and try not to panic. You've been in a coma for quite some time. Yes, I know. You would like to know how long.
I believe everyone knows how long
it's been
at this point.
9 years. Damn it! Nosocoma! 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 Nurse! Calm down. Calm down. Try not to panic. Wait a second. Try not to panic. You'll be all right.
Sorry, my throat is a bit sore.
How do you feel?
For those of you who know my
It's been
channel...
1 week since you came to. Now, let's try getting you out of that bed.
Yes.
Nurse. Don't worry. You've lost some strength, but we've been maintaining your muscle mass through massages, CPM therapy, and EMS. Now,
Well, how very
I need
nice
to
of you.
explain something to you, but you mustn't be alarmed.
Tell me.
9 years ago, you were injured in an explosion. Upon examination, we discovered 108 foreign bodies embedded within you. In addition to shrapnel, we also found fragments of human bone and human teeth. Most of it was removed, but some of the fragments still remain. They are located near your heart and in your skull. Look at this. The fragments are lodged deep within your cerebral cortex. We couldn't give you an MRI, the metal, you see. But even if we were to extract it, you would most likely suffer a brain hemorrhage. Mental and physical impairment are unavoidable. However, your current status is not life-threatening. One more thing. This X-ray is of your upper body. You better look now. Best to understand your situation sooner than later. I know it's difficult, but please look down.
I try
It's
to.
best to see with your own eyes. Be brave. Nosogoma, Grigor, try to calm down. Calm down. Please, calm down. It's gonna be okay. Yes, yes. Calm down. Yes. Yes.
2 weeks after awakening.
Κάποιος ήδη γνωρίζει ότι έχει ξυπνήσει. Διατρέχει μεγάλο κίνημα. Πρέπει να ενεργήσουμε άμεσα. Προετοιμάστε μια εγχείρηση. Το πιστεύω. It's true. There are those who wish you would never woken up. You should be dead, but you're not. The wheels are in motion. Your enemies are everywhere. We must alter your appearance immediately. Otherwise, I fear you won't leave this place alive. It's a wide open world up there, so there's something we need to take care of first.
I'm so handsome.
I'm going to change your appearance. We have no other choice. What you look like, however.
Okay, now we can choose an avatar. I will leave it at that. As you may know, I have already played the game quite a lot, if I'm honest. And I will use my fully upgraded version of the game. And my plan for this Let's Play is to play every mission. You may know there are 50 missions in this game. Sorry if I'm talking a bit strange. As you may know, I'm a born German, so of course English is not my native tongue. It happens from time to time, or quite a lot actually, that I'm struggling for words to find, and my pronunciation will probably sound a bit strange for a native English person. This new Let's Play project, let's call it, is sort of a test or experiment for me to see if I'm capable of, basically doing an entire Let's Play in English. I'm not the worst English speaker. I can pretty much understand anything in English I'm hearing or reading, as long as it is not spoken too fast or too unclear. It's pretty rare that I don't know a word, but it is still a different, sorry. This is what I'm talking about. It's a different thing, understanding English and speaking it fluently. That are two different things. Because even if I know the basic vocabulary is the right pronunciation, I guess, it's still a different thing to have all the grammar and words ready at your tongue at a moment. I can understand pretty much anything, as I have said, but speaking, in that I still lack a bit of training, I guess. And I hope this Let's Play will change that a bit in my favor, so that I may evolve my my language skills, and I hope the German accent is not too bad. I try to keep it at a minimum, and as I have said before, the subtitles and text in this game will be in German, but since the audio is in English, I'm sure you will understand everything. Probably everyone who watches this has already played or seen another Let's Play of this at this point. So, oh, by the way, don't expect any epic reactions from me, because as you know, I have already played the game several times actually, and well, I know it already. So if you're expecting something like that, I must probably disappoint you. What you can get here is somebody who actually knows how to play the game, and we will go to every one of the 50 missions, and I will try to get an S rank every time. If it not happens on the first try, it depends. Oops, I can change the direction. What was I saying? I may try it the second time, but if I don't get an S ring after the second time or so, I will not endlessly try the same mission, because I will want to play every mission. And yes, well, before I talk another 10 minutes here, let's move on. Using this avatar, yes, you can also learn a bit of German in this Let's Play.
Very good. Now let's remove these bandages. Your face has healed nicely. To tell you the truth, these bandages were more for your protection, to hide you from those who want you dead. As of today, your name is Ahab. Forget everything. Your name, your past.
And there she comes. I believe everyone who watches this has probably already seen the story several times. But I won't spoil anything if you haven't.
This is you, as you've lived until this day. Tomorrow, it becomes a phantom.
That's a really cool shot.
And the next bat's on my face. Of course, consider it done.
And that's the end of the game. We are dead.
Okay, have time to go.
What happened to the woman?
The woman? We gave her a light. She took the short way down.
Who are you?
Who am I? You're talking to yourself. Been watching over you for 9 years. You can call me Ishmael.
What the hell is going on?
Well, the good news is, you're in the land of the living. Bad news? The world wants you dead. On your feet, soldier. The whole place is coming down. Need a little pick-me-up? Okay. Here. Nothing like a little digoxin to get you back in the game.
I love the smell of digoxin in the morning.
Come on!
Okay, and we can play. Or crawl.
Follow me.
As I've said, I will play the whole game. Starting, of course, with the prologue.
We're getting out of here. Move it.
Oh, and you may have noticed that you can see the butt of our companion. What can I say? It's a Metal Gear game. It's always a bit.
Let's take the stairs.
That's part of the reason why I love the Metal Gear games so much. I have played all the older ones, and a big part of it is always very dark and warlike and realistic. But there's always other parts that are simply hilarious or extreme hilarious stuff that like this. Oh, and don't worry, you will get a better view of his butt soon. Okay. The drugs, the digoxin, is it called?
This isn't gonna work. We better take the elevator.
Seems to kick in. But of course it takes a while after 9 years in the bed to get moving again. It's a wonder that he can move at all. And there we have, of course, Psycho Mantis.
What the hell is that?
I don't believe that's much of a spoiler. He's one of the most recognized characters of the game, of course.
Something's coming.
Or of the games. Very young at this point. can get an S-rank here. And now we have the man on fire trying to kill us. Oh, and now his shoulder is dislocated, so he technically has no arms at this point.
Calm down. You can do this.
He's such a wretch of a man at this point. But don't worry, he will get better soon. By the way, I realized how bad my German accent is at this point. But sorry, I can't help it. The pronunciation of German is simply much different than English, and all those years of conditioning yourself don't help learning a new language or speaking a different language.
Hold up, let's fix this.
This will hurt.
Next time, do it yourself. It's always good to try and mend your injuries while hiding from the enemy. Over there.
Time to get moving. As I said, it's
This way, hurry. Keep your head down.
it won't let me do anything. Ach so. You're pretty limited in what you can do in the prologue, so if I don't get an S rank on the first try, I won't repeat it.
Help me, please.
Because it can be a pain in the ass. But will try my best to play stealthy. I hope he don't finds us. No, he only wants how do you call it? ID of that medic to reconfirm his identity, I suppose.
Let's move.
And there we have the butt crack again.
Help me.
Oh shit.
I don't want to die.
Then you should not screaming like that. You should have just played that. I mean, those soldiers don't see much, but I presume this is partly because of their heavy helmets and all the smoke and they are of course merciless. They want to kill Snake
Don't get
at
caught
all
on
costs.
searchlights. Here they come. Hurry.
Don't get caught by the searchlights. Oh. Well. That was that.
Don't you die on me. Ahab. Ahab.
Ahab! Ach yes.
Time to walk. Press the stage
Well, so
button.
much for the S rank. But I couldn't do much there
Don't get
because
caught in those searchlights.
I will lie down,
Here they come. Hurry.
even though it says I don't.
Now!
Couldn't do much there. Why the fuck are we stopping? Just to see how that dude gets murdered? He's pretty decent for someone who was in a coma for 9 years. Pretty good stamina. But I suppose it's partly
Go!
because of the drugs and physiotherapy. Follow our
Come on.
always follow the butt.
This way.
Sorry.
Shit. It's ugly down there. Turn back.
Go, dude. Go.
I'm a Grigora. Come on.
Σας παρακαλώ, τι συμβαίνει? Δεν βλέπω τίποτα.
Δεν μιλάει κανένας, θα μας σκοτώσουνε.
Ναι, τον είδα πριν λίγο.
What's happening out there?
It's all right. We'll be okay.
I can't see what's happening. Do you hear that? What's going on out there?
Oh, close again.
And now
Hey!
there will be a pretty funny shot of his butt
What is that?
soon.
What's happening out there? Does anybody know?
Hey!
You hear them coming?
Oh, Kojima. Don't worry, I can assure you there are parts in the game later on, small parts I admit, where you don't have to see a male part in front of you. But for now you just have to put up with it. Now let's try not to get discovered. I always do it this way. I first go in this cabin, wait for the soldier to search the one before me. And as soon as he left, I crawl under here. And now I should be safe. But I think getting an S-ring is already off the table because I got discovered and killed there before. But the prologue is it's not a real mission. You can't really do anything here besides crawl and try not to get killed. Later on you will have so much more possibilities in the game. And here he demonstrates a really important concept of stealth. The most important part is to stay calm, because they are storming the cabin beside you, shooting people dead. What would you do in such a situation? The soldiers expect anyone to scream and run away in panic. But if you stay calm and collected and don't move too much, don't make any noise.
Anything? Negative. He came in here. Keep looking.
You will drastically increase your survival, your chances of survival.
This way.
What is my... Oh. Where should I go? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, not there. Talked too much and got distracted.
We're sitting ducks. Blend in with the bodies. Get down on your stomach and crawl.
I already crawl. And now we will try to play dead. Even though it's fairly obvious we are not. I mean, he lies on his arms and not flat on the ground. But there's some part of the game where some things seem a bit unrealistic, but whoa. Now we're talking. Don't move, dude. Well, of course we don't have to shoot everybody, just the ones here and there, but not the ones lying in the middle. Well, that's an understandable reaction. They don't really see all too well with their helmets, but luckily Psycho Mantis saves him.
Grenade! Take this!
Snake got hurt again.
Damn it! Coming! Move!
You really don't want to mess with this guy. Oh shit. Now I have to heal myself. Why don't use a fire extinguisher on him? Press circle to heal yourself. Heavy injuries, if you're wondering what it says there. And on we move. I don't have a gun yet. Hopefully I will get one soon. The dude with the butt is keeping his time, but of course you have to be careful not to run into enemy sentries. Nice. Now we're talking. Now I can finally do something. Although it would be best to simply avoid enemies. Gives you a higher ranking.
Know how to shoot a gun? Hold down the aim button to aim. Then press the attack button to fire. Destroy it.
Yes, I want to, but it won't let me yet. Okay, I'm pretty bad at shooters, but this game makes it easy for me.
Nice work. Let's go.
Where is my gun? Where do I put it? I don't have it in my hands, and don't have it on my body. It simply magically appears. Okay, reload and moving on. I could take the machine gun, but it don't has a silencer on it. But so I prefer the small pistol. Because of course you probably know that this is a stealth game, and so secrecy and sneaking is always better. Not always, but most of the time. Now we have to get out of the hospital.
I'll run interference.
So much for secrecy. Now I can try to sneak, or I can shoot them. Can't really aim that good, but what you saw there was I don't know how you call it in English. I suppose reflex modus, and if somebody sees you, you have shown amount of slowdown, where the game slows down the time for you, so you can I hope they don't see me. Now where do I have to go? Try not to get caught in the flames. So cute. Baby Psycho Mantis. Run! You don't want to wrestle with this guy. Time to get out of here. That's a really cool shot too. You can see it's the same guy that makes Death Stranding school game. Let's get out of here before he finds us. Run, Snake, run! Snake? Snake? Snake! Well, shit. I don't think I can do anything to him with this gun, but since I can do anything else.
Get in!
Well, too bad the airbag wasn't invented yet. Oh, I don't know when it was invented, but this game plays in the late 60s, I think. Oh, in the 80s. Sorry, 1984. Don't know if airbags were around back then. I suppose they were. In some cars at least. But apparently not this one. Oh. Yes, and there we have a giant flaming whale swallowing a helicopter. Well, what should I say? It's Metal Gear. There are always some very supernatural moments. Also, later it gets explained with nanomachines.
Get on! I'm on your side!
Also, Lord.
Hurry! Hurry! Hang on!
And now we have the pleasure to shoot this guy on the horse.
Use this! Watch our backs! Shoot him! Fire just as he's about to attack! Careful, the gun's slow to reload!
It's not so easy to aim.
Watch for an opening!
Oh shit. Reload, reload. I don't really do anything to him. Shit!
Back from the dead, huh?
I get hit well too much for an S rank, I believe. Can you please just die?
Now!
Where is he? Shit.
Watch for an opening!
Reload.
You get him?
No.
We shook him off.
Shit.
Shoot him! Don't let him attack! See it! Harbor!
Oh shit. I only have one shot left. Shit. I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo. Let's see. Yes! S rank. But why Butterfly? Codename Butterfly? I thought you only get that when you let do quiet all the work. Or if you heavily rely on quiet. 131,000 points. I believe you need at least 130,000 to get an S rank, so it's close, but it's an S rank alright, so let's move on. Yes. Now another 20-minute
Name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Red's 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Cap!
realize now there are so many hints about the true ending of the game. Of course, I won't spoil anything for those of you who haven't seen or played it yet. Just saying. If you know what I'm talking about, please don't leave any spoilers in the comments. Also, I don't think there are many people who don't know the game yet. At this point, more than 2 years after its release. Almost 3 years, I believe. And it's time to go to Afghanistan. This little montage reminds me a bit of the old Indiana Jones movies, where they used to do that, where you have the map and the, how do you call it, direction. Oh, and I love that song. It's epic. And Big Boss is back in the saddle. And here's some German text for you to figure out. Shall I try to translate? Mother base is clear. Fertigkeiten. How do you call that in English? Let me think about it a bit. I suppose it would mean something along the lines of skills of your personnel. Some soldiers and prisoners have a special skill. Some skills, like, for example, high movement, high movement speed when you sprint, will be, let me think, will be useful when you move the player character. Others, like for example, will or what's the word for that? Will enable you to develop new weapons and items. It basically tells you how the mother base works and how you can deploy your personnel. Well, and that was the first mission. As you can see, I have already a high percentage of the, how do you say that in English? My game is at 83%, which is pretty much everything except the online content. I don't use that much, and these videos will have varying lengths. My original plan was to do a video for each mission, but that's a bit opportunistic because there are some missions you can do in 5 minutes really, or even less if you know how to do it, and others that take 2 hours or so with the mostly because of the cutscenes. As you may know, in all the Metal Gear games there are always really long cutscenes, and I really don't want to skip them because they are really important to understand the game. And so I bid you a bit patience if you already knew them, and it wouldn't feel right to skip them. And yeah, well, yes, this will be the end of the video for today. Hope you liked it. Leave a comment and a like, I guess, if you want to see more. I don't really have a schedule for these videos yet. It depends how much time I will have, but well, we'll see it. But I try not to make you wait too long for the next video, and hope you enjoyed it, and bye, I guess. Leave a like, subscribe, and bye.